property leads.
We're live. Welcome.
Yes.
We got the king closer. RJ Bates ain't shit.
Hey.
Um, Mr. Elijah Rubin, great dude on. We're gonna call some leads and negotiate some stuff. He was just working a lead that we were working a while ago. We'll see if he gets locked up and he can make a couple $100,000 on it. I hope so. It doesn't make financial sense to me, but if
Mhm.
those people buy stuff for different reasons. All right, so now yep, I'm live on IG now, so
Okay,
we're
let
good
me
to
go.
go.
I'm gonna go right there on mine.
And then it'll take a couple minutes, like a minute or so, for people to hop in. You've been doing live stuff longer
Yeah,
than I
yeah,
have,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Give him a second. Where my people from? What's up? Where my people? Where you at? I got you.
I
No.
love it, bro. Bro, tell
Mhm.
everybody a little bit about yourself, and then we'll hop in and start calling these leads. Let me
For
check
sure,
the
for
system.
sure. Once again, Strat, appreciate you extending the invite, so we
Of
can
course,
put
bro.
on for all the closers out here. For those who aren't aware of me, my name is Elijah Rubin. I'm out of Arizona. I'm the only Trinidadian Jew in all of real estate. All right. I've been doing real estate since '04, so I'm in my 21st year. Closed over 1,000 plus deals, over $300 million worth of transactions completed. I specialize in fire damage deals. So if you got fire damage deals, hit the Fire Damage King. I'm one of the co-creator of Closer Olympics. So we try to find out and put on for the bigger closer community. Strat will be definitely hollering at you next for the next one because he's a
I
certified
love it.
closer. And yeah, I just want to help others not only highlight the art of closing, but help others see how if we could do it, they could do it.
Bro, when is your next one?
We have not set the date, but it's going to be next year for sure. I'm super busy with everything, but I had like so many people reaching out, like, "Hey, we're ready." So for sure, we're gonna bring it back next year, but probably like the first quarter of next year. What we're thinking.
And is it you and Keith?
Yeah, me, Keith, and yeah, we have one other like silent partner on it. Yeah, but like just trying to find out who the best and biggest closers in the game are.
And who's RJ's won it 2 years in a row?
Well, he lost the first year, and your boy placed number 2 in the country. But that's what the Closer Olympics said, not what I said. That's what the Closer Olympics said. But the last 2 years, he did mop up. He did mop up the last 2 years. Neiman almost gave him a good run for his money, but Munif is definitely solid. So,
I
you want me
call Mr. RJ third place, not RJ Bates the third. Mr.
to
RJ third
RJ
place.
third place?
Mr. RJ Bates the third place.
Oh, yeah, him and Aaron. Oh man, you should have seen all the banter back and forth. The press conference was crazy. So if you guys haven't went and seen them, go to closeolympics.com. Check out the replays. Best sales training in the game right now for sure.
I love it,
Um,
bro.
get after these.
Bro, yeah, I got a new one in the U in
Okay,
Brownsville. Not
okay.
in you, for you. Oof.
I got you. I got
Oh, god damn.
you. Hold on.
God damn.
All right, let's see. Get it popping.
And all these leads, guys, are from property leads. I love Andy over at property leads.
What
And
up,
so
Andy?
the
Shout out to Andy.
the last one we did, out of 5 leads, we closed one, and then we another one's out for signing.
Mm, that's good
So that
numbers. Those are good
that
numbers.
was with one of our students. So that's really good.
Solid numbers for sure.
Are you triple dialing everybody, bro?
Yeah, I usually double dial. You triple dial. Okay, okay. I'm triple dialing today. I ain't tripping. I'll triple dial.
Bro, I triple dial every time. Triple dial, then I send a text.
Yeah, you double dial sometimes, but I don't mind. I don't mind full court press. I'm all fan. Hey, how's it going, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, this is Elijah here. You filled out a form on my website saying that you're looking to sell your property out there in Brownsville, Texas. Are you still looking to sell this one? Ah, so you already how many forms did you fill out over there? Oh, well, well, like I said, as you can imagine, you went to the website, so I'm sure you're aware that we are investors. So we don't really pay retail for homes. At the same time, we're very realistic. If again number works for you, works for me, we move forward. If not, we simply part as friends. Okay. All right. And so, what were you looking to get for this property? 120. And
need to fix the roof pretty soon. It's not
Mm-hmm.
leaks or anything. The only thing is just the little details. I know if you want to make it right to sell it for 145, 150,
Mm-hmm.
we'll spend like 70,000 or six.
Got it.
That
Just to
doesn't
take care of the
matter because
roof.
of the roof.
Got
The
it.
roof need to be pretty strong, but still working.
Sure.
No,
It's
no
just still
damage or
working.
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I already paint some the rooms and details. Just need that one bathroom to be changed. There's no leaks, no electrical problems, no
That's good.
problems. Just that I want to move to something smaller.
Yeah, really. I was about to ask, do you still have a mortgage on the property?
No, I pay cash.
Oh, look at you paying cash over there. Okay.
It's gonna be a year already this month.
I see. Well,
And
and so you want something, and this is just too big for you? You just want to be done? Why don't you just keep
it's
this?
just my son. It's because of the bills too, and it's just my son and my little girl. So
I
I just
see.
want
Just
to
you
three
three.
bedrooms, two bedroom, extra added room, and I want to move something to Los Fresnos where it's just like a trailer with an acre or half an acre.
All right. Well, I got some good news. I got some bad news for you. What do you want me to start with?
Whatever.
So I don't want to hear no bad news. It's Friday. It's Friday. Okay. Um, the bad news is I'm probably not going to get you what you want. Okay. But the good news is I could probably get you more than what you need as long as you're willing to be flexible. If you're looking for quick cash and convenient guarantees, what were you wanting to get? What were you looking to get accomplished? Were you trying to squeeze like every nickel out of this and wait another 4 or 5 months and see if you get somebody to pay 125, 130? Or are you willing to be flexible to get a deal done today?
Well, the thing is, I bought it for 112, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and I spent like 6,000 more.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get something because the property that I'm looking for is 100,000.
I
So
see.
I don't want to buy something
And not
that
have any
costs
money
more
left
than
over.
nothing.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
want to have a less a little bit.
Sure, sure. And the challenge is, what do you think the property is worth? And I mean, obviously, you still got to fix the roof, put the 6,000 in there.
It worth 140 something, 150 something. And
And
I know if I can sell it for 125, at least that is because I had my sister is a realtor
mm-hmm.
and I already have signed the papers. She
Mm-hmm.
just waiting for me to clean the house
Mm-hmm.
and change the details so she can put it nicely for sale so she can get more money out of it.
Right.
But I tell her it's just like if I get somebody to buy it cash or
It'd be better.
fast.
It'd be better for you. I get it.
hmm
Um, what's the best price you think you could do on that today?
Like I say, I spent 112 plus five more, so it's 120.
112 plus 5 is 117, my dear. All right.
120 is the less.
No, I hear
Less,
ya.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I
just.
need to listen to this. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
spend 100 on what I want.
Right.
Plus, I have to put the what you call the fans,
Mm-hmm.
and then my car is without AC. I need to fix my Jeep, and then I need to pay like I have
Wow.
$6,000 loans.
Oh my
So
goodness, you got car. So what happens if you don't sell it? Do you just drive without any AC?
I've been driving it for 2 weeks already.
Oh man, you're sweating in there, huh?
But I'm working and trying to make some.
You sure you don't want to just wait out another 3, 4 months and see if you get a higher offer?
Well, that's what I'm doing already.
I see.
So I'm
And
gonna see
so
what I can do.
I got two different options for you. Okay. I have one way we could just go cash, make it super simple. It's like I said, it's gonna be lower than what you want, but more than what you need. And at the end of the day, if you list it, values are coming down. Unfortunately, especially I'm in Arizona, right? We buy properties, Texas, Southwest, Southeast, and regardless of where you stand on, the political spectrum, speaking just economics, we're seeing all these border states, the values are coming down between the tariffs, raising the cost of everything, the mass deportations, the cost of everything, and inflation still high without interest rates coming down. We're seeing homes selling for 150, 140. Zillow has your property at 150. So it's just lowering the values. And as neighbors can't afford their property, they're going to dump their property. And when they sell their property for 110, 120, guess what it does to your property? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the idea is the longer you wait, the less you actually make. And so I think you're being smart now, getting the cash, moving on. You might not get exactly what you want. You might have to get something a little different. You might have to get a little loan on that house, but you're moving forward. And at the end of the day, that's what you want, right?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Is if I can get a loan
Yeah,
place when I sell this one,
that's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this, all right? I'm thinking I buy the property for 90,000 cash, okay? And then what we end up doing, we come in there, we close in 30 days, all right? But then we give you additional 30 days so you can get your loan, pay $50,000 on a $100,000 loan. You have another 40,000 side, fix your car, take care of some of your debt, and then prepay the rent.
How can I get the loan if I don't have a good credit?
Because you're going to have more than 50% down. So what's going to happen when it happens when you now if you start dealing with $1 million homes, a little different, right? But when you're dealing with properties under 100,000, there are private money lenders that will lend to you, all right? And because you're coming in with money down, they don't care about the credit because if you default, you put $50,000 down, right? So so if you default, they're protected, so they're not going to care about your credit. And then so that other $40,000 you're paying interest on, well, you're gonna have even if you pay another 60,000 interest, you're gonna have $40,000 left over after you put your down payment. Are you following me? Okay. Then what's gonna happen? You're going to be able to take that 40,000, get your car fixed, put some money in your reserves, and take care of your kids, and then you're gonna prepay the rent for 2 years. Out of you're gonna take $20,000 because your payment's gonna be, probably around $600-700 a month, maybe 800, and you're just gonna prepay 2 years of that. You can take that out of your 40,000, so you can set aside 15 to 20,000 out of your money, and that's gonna pay down your principal. That's gonna be able to pay down your mortgage. You have money in your pocket, and you're not guessing, and more importantly, you're not sweating in your AC-less car anymore, and hoping somebody's gonna help you because no one's coming. How's that sound to you?
Not what I want to hear.
I promise you, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, right?
Yeah, because I don't want to end that with more loans because I already have some loans that I owe.
Right. So let's get those loans taken care of. Let's put money in your pocket, but let's improve our situation because the thinking you're going to get, even if somebody gives you 130 when you pay your closing costs, your commissions, where you walk away with anyways, when they find out about the roof, you have to make a repair credit, you have to give concessions. You're only walking away with maybe 100,000 when all the dust settles if you go the realtor route. And that's hoping, and that's maybe 60 to 120 days. By going with me, you get not only do you get the cash here in 30 days, but you also get additional 30 days to locate your next property, get your loan, transition, make it super smooth and easy.
Well, because I already find a place.
Oh, well then you're good. You just need to get the loan set up, and if you don't have access to private money lenders, I can help support and assist you with using some of my resources as I've been in the business for over 21 years.
You get that loan for what? For the place?
For your new place, because you're not going to use all the 90,000 I'm giving you for the house. You're going to put $50,000 down, and then they're going to lend you the other 50,000, and then the 40,000 that you have left over, you're going to take care of your car. You can put money in your reserves in your bank account, and then you're going to prepay the mortgage for a year or two. So you only have to worry about a mortgage payment for a couple of years.
And how the mortgages work?
So what happens? The mortgage is going to work. They're going to say, "Hey, you have $100,000 house. Instead of going to Wells Fargo or Chase, there'll be a private money lender, and what they say, hey, you put $50,000 down, we lend the other 50,000 to you. Your payment's going to be, 10% interest probably, so you're paying $500-600 a month. And then what's going to happen? They're going to give you a loan for 2, 3, maybe 5 years, depending on what you work out with them. And then what's happening when your credit's better here in the next year or two, right? By the time you have to make your first payment, you should be able to refinance this and get a lower, 4 or 5% interest loan, cut your payment in half, and now you did the best of both worlds. You're moving forward.
I have a friend of mine that I tell him that if he can buy the other place so I can move and do little apprentice one and sell it for the month I want, so I can wait, and then as soon as I sell this place, I'll pay. I said, okay, let me talk to my wife, let me talk to my son. So I was waiting for that call.
Got it. Like I said, well,
Well, let me keep
opportunity.
your number and see what I can do.
So the challenge is, so he's going to get a loan for you, or what is he going to do for you?
Yeah, they have money. Like he's buying big houses.
So he'll do
He
the loan
just
for
was
you.
gonna purchase a 350,000 house
Mm-hmm.
and prepare and sell it for 5. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to them, and I told them, I said, "What about if you help me buy this place? And as soon as I sell mine, I pay you, and you get your percentage."
Yeah.
It's okay. Let me talk to my wife and my kids.
Yeah. And there's always an option, but that gets a little messy. I like to I
Yeah.
want things keep things clean. This is real estate, and you're a very serious woman, Elizabeth. And I want to treat you with the right respect and dignity you deserve. And the idea is this: let's keep things clean. Let's keep things professional. Let's get a regular loan. Let's get you cash out of the property. Let's give you close it in 30 days. You're gonna get another 30 days to be able to transition. I can help support you for finding that next loan.
Like, put
Mm-hmm.
it like I said, yes. So when did I get the money so I can move?
So you would have the money in 30 days. So let me give you some exact dates so that you are super clear of when this would be all done. So assuming you move forward and I send you out the agreement, get everything rolling here, this will be done for you on or before October 6th, on or before. And then you're going to have additional until November 6th before you have to move out. So if you move out sooner, cool. But if you don't, you have all the way until November 6th, additional 30 days, so that you're not rushed. You're able to pay for movers. You're able to pay for deposits. You're able to get your
Yeah,
loan set up.
because
Mm-hmm.
the place that I look has been there for a month or two already, and I was like, oh,
You don't
I
want to lose
sell
it.
it already.
Let's
Yeah,
not lose it.
it's 85,000, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom trailer
Oh,
with a half an acre in the
oh,
morning.
perfect. It's perfect for you and the kids.
Yeah, so I was thinking to like maybe I can tell in cash I can give him less than 85.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Because that's what I was thinking. I said, well, if I can get 120, like
Right,
that's what my
right. I hear you.
what more. What, it's just like I cannot sell it for less than 100. I
But
pay more than that.
but I get it. But you remember you live there, and if the values go down, you're gonna end up getting less than 100 anyways. So the idea is to
Because
be.
they sell one like this one for a good amount, and it was bad.
I hear you, but how long ago was that?
A few months ago.
Exactly. I'm telling you, wait until we get to the first quarter. We're about to go through this hard time because during fourth quarter, when everybody's buying the gifts and the presents, people still spending in our economy. By the first quarter of this coming year, watch around January. In the first quarter of this coming year, watch values plummet because we're not seeing the cost of all these mass deportations. No one's picking the farms. No one's picking the fruit. We're not feeling the impact and the cost of that yet. It takes about 3 months for us to feel it. When we feel that and the cost goes up, your neighbors are going to dump their properties because they can't afford it. And when they can't afford it, no matter if you have $1 million chandelier in there, if they sell their property for 80,000, your property's worth 18,000 now. And that's what we're trying to avoid before that happens, right?
Okay. And how would you say?
So I'm gonna pay 90,000, no realtor fees, no closing costs, as is condition.
I already signed with the realtor.
It's okay. Your realtor didn't find me. You found me. All right. You reached out to me. So all we have to do before they start doing work on it, let them know, hey, I got something worked out. I already signed the agreement with them. And then we might have to pay them like $500 or something. You like to treat people right. Treat people the way you want to be treated, right? But they didn't do it. So you give them some money for their time, but they didn't put more than a couple hours max into it, and give them some money, and then they move on.
Well, I can say yes or yes.
Elizabeth.
And it's in my daughter's name.
What's it? Why's the property in your daughter's name?
Yeah.
So is that Marilyn? Oh, no, it's Kendra.
Yeah.
So Kendra's your daughter, and you're Elizabeth, right?
Yes.
Does your daughter know that you're doing this?
Yes, and she's like, Mom, because she moved away
Mm-hmm.
and renting. But she's like, do whatever you can, but just let me know. If not, I'm gonna sign. I go, okay. So it's just like that's what I did it to protect.
Good. Smart. You're smart. So assuming we agree to this, we agree to the 90,000. We close escrow on October 6th. We give you till November 6th of transition out. We help support you with finding your next loan if you need some help with that. Make it super simple for you. We close escrow. 30 days after we closed escrow and the money's been wired into your bank account, the one thing I'm going to ask for in return is that I can receive a recommendation testimonial letter from you saying that you're pleased with the results I provided you and that you refer me to other people in the future. Is that something you'd be able to do for me, Elizabeth?
Yeah, but just let me talk to her first, see what she thinks. Like I said, I can't do nothing yet. It's just she's gonna say, let's wait, let's what you pay, and you already did some repairs and
right, but she's not giving me the money.
2 bedroom, it's 3 bedroom, 2 full bathrooms. I opened it, 2 doors, extra doors.
You did a great job. You did a great job.
I paint. It's just like everybody come here. It's like the house is big.
Of course, you did a good job. No one questioned about it. Just unfortunately.
And then I have somebody else that she said, I want to go look at your house. Maybe I can put down payment or something. And like, I don't know. So
I could do that too. I could do seller finance. I could put a down payment. If you really, if it's really the money, if that's really what, like if you need a higher dollar amount, I could put a small down payment and pay you more over the course of time, but that's not really going to help you get your new place, right? And so that.
Well, I have to go talk to the place too, because if they say, if they lower the price down than what they're asking, if I go pay cash, maybe I can go ahead and do that. So
yeah,
I'm waiting.
That's an option too.
Yes.
I'm
waiting for this and that. So give me a chance and then I'll call you back.
So the challenge is my partner, we're looking at another property in this area. And if you didn't reach out to us, we're just going to pull the trigger on this other property. So the challenge is, I want you feeling good about this, but we got to park our money. And it sounds like you're not really interested in it, if I'm hearing you right.
Not right now. Like I need to talk to my daughter. Like it's a good amount, but
okay. Do you have Kendra's number?
Yes.
Here, go ahead and give it to me. Hold on one second.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna say no.
I understand, but like I said, you can't move forward. No, I'm not gonna call until first you call her, and then but you can let her know I'm gonna call her so we can finalize a number amongst each other. All right. So I won't call until you talk with her first, okay? What's a good number for her? I want to get the decision maker. I want to because now she tell me she's the decision maker.
Bro,
so
you take way more time with these people than I do.
Right.
Like with these, like trying to convince these people, because like we deal.
You said 956.
Yes.
590.
9994.
9994. I'm gonna repeat it back to you. Oh, yeah. Yes. All right. I got that. So when are you gonna talk with your daughter? And when can we hop on another call so we could see if we could get this finalized? If we're gonna go with your property or if we're gonna go with your neighbors?
I think Monday.
If I gave you till Monday, you're 100% ready to move forward as long as your daughter says yes?
Yes.
And I could get my testimonial letter? How do you feel?
Good, but not that good.
You feel, see, I told you, it's good news and bad news. Good news, somebody's going to finally buy, you're going to move on. You're not going to keep sweating in your car. The bad news is you're not getting the number that you initially thought, but you're not going to get that number anyways. So let's go with the number here.
My sister is the one that's going to get mad because she told me, if you get somebody else, don't sell it for less than that.
Of course, but she's not giving you the money. If she had the money or she had somebody for you, you won't be talking to me.
She already gave me 2,500 and some repairs.
I know, bless her heart, but she needs a little bit more than 2,500. She needs about 90,000 to play at this level, but it's cool. She's just looking out for you. She loves you. You know, she's just trying to be there for you. So Monday, if I give you a call back I'm in Arizona, so I'm 2 hours behind you. So if I give you a call back Monday, let's say at let me look at my calendar. Let's say I give you a call around 2:30 my time, 4:30 your time. Will that give you enough time?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll follow up with you then. And like I said, if you have a question before then, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Reach out to me. Like I said, I look forward to doing business. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So you're saying you call up on the faster.
You're the best rapport builder I've seen. Because I don't
old school.
Because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I had to deal with so many of these people who are just irrational. To where I quit wasting time to do it. Because do you even think 90 makes sense? I don't think 90 makes sense.
I think so. In the area, there's a 170 pending comp. You know, and if she did the rest of the repairs, besides the roof, you know, there's a pending comp.
I see one on the market that's like 864 square feet for sale at 140. And this one's decent.
This is like next door, 5442, the next door neighbor. That one sold and for 150, and then there's another one that's now active at 165. So we got
What are
90,000.
you on? I'm
I'm on
looking at
prop.
Zillow.
I'm on prop stream. Want me to screen share?
Yeah, screen share that. Well, only screen share so much.
I know. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna show. It's gonna show the address.
I
But
didn't think the numbers made sense, but I mean, bro, you're a fucking wizard with the rapport. Because
and,
I usually am not gonna walk them through solving the problem because it's they're just like, oh no, that still doesn't make sense.
right.
And so I
Usually, some
guess
people
it.
I hit them
Go
with a
ahead.
number, and they're like so low. They're like, all right, no, no. I'm like, all right, cool. But the only reason why I would stay longer with her because she owns a free and clear. So
That's
it's
fair. So like, there's enough equity for any
correct.
whatever.
I just need to solve her problem. And
Yeah.
and then she needs to trust me that I'm her solution engineer to help get her through that process. And then I started getting open, started poking the pain, talking about solutions. And then, but like, then we got the real decision maker, Kendra. She's the real one I need to talk to, which I
Yeah.
should have found out a little earlier in the call. So,
I
but
thought that was great, bro.
yeah, thank you. Now, like I said, this is just every day, just talking to people. I try to tell a lot of people on my team, don't just make offers, make relationships. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in my 21st year. I get people call me 3, 5, 8 years later. Elijah, remember you gave me this book? Because I'll give them a podcast, I'll give her a journal, I'll give them a link to YouTube, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I'll connect them
Hell
with
yeah.
resources so that they see that most average wholesalers they don't really care too much. What's your number? Sorry, that doesn't work. Move on. And I get it. It's a numbers game, but I always want to be that trusted advisor energy I try to give to them, so
I
that they come
try
back.
going trusted advisor,
Hmm.
but right now we have so many leads. Right now, I'm a little
I
bit
know you got to get
confused.
to them. You got to get to them. So I
Like
get
we
it.
got to kind of get to them.
Yep, I'm with you. So if
But I
like
learned
said,
a lot. I thought that was masterful on the rapport side, bro.
thank you. Thank
And
you.
then you'll get the other lady on the phone. Now you just got to actually close her.
Yeah.
That'll be the big one.
Yeah, that's where the real test is going to be. But I think for that market, I think if we get 90,000, I'm pretty confident we can move it for like 100, maybe 105.
Really, you think when it's that thin?
Well, like I said, because she just sold it and she just rehabbed it, and it's a 3-2, and it's not like we're in Idaho. This is still Texas, and
Yeah, it's still Texas.
there's a lot of Latino buyers who this is a price point that they could play ball at.
That's true. All right, who we got here?
All right,
Dennis.
you're up, sir.
Where we at? Masterful, bro. You did masterful.
Thank you.
Where you been, bro? Elijah, where you been?
Yeah, I've been out here making moves, buying fire damage deals.
Playing pickleball, bro.
Playing pickleball, Jalen. You know what's up?
My man's been playing pickleball hardcore.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
And you got Tez into it too.
He started playing nice. He started playing better. I'm like, all right, Tess. He's about to be wifey out. They went and bought a paddle and everything. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Go hard if you're
That's
gonna do
dope,
it.
bro. That's dope.
Mhm.
All right, call him again.
Double, triple.
Just signed a listing agreement for a deal in Florida. Should be a banger. Are you guys doing a lot in Florida?
Not as much, but we will. But
I think we're gonna keep like our niche stuff in Florida.
mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna move like our PPL stuff into another state.
You really, yeah.
I'm thinking T Sums is gonna try and do a roll up in Ohio, so I think I can sell him a bunch of shit deals. You know, Terry's always buying shit.
Mm-hmm.
T Sums is doing a bunch up there, and then North Carolina seems like a good place to be, but it's an attorney place, right?
Right, and I think like in a couple of weeks they're changing the laws and making more aggressive wholesaling laws. I heard.
That's a pain. I would love to get stuff on the West Coast. It's just so few and far in between.
Yeah, a little bit more sophisticated people.
So the reason I talk shit on my man RJ is because he would have counted that conversation you just had as
Your
a
call
close.
has been forwarded to.
No, that's just a verbal, and that's not. She didn't verbally say yes. She's like, "Let me talk."
Bro,
Like,
he would have been like, done. I'll send you the paperwork. Done.
well, you can send out contracts all you want. They, if nobody
Right?
signs it, don't matter.
If nobody signs it, it don't matter. RJ doesn't believe that, bro. He's like, nope, we sent it out. Done deal. And bro, you're crazy. All right. Dennis didn't answer. Let's send him a text. What CRM do you use, bro?
I'm
Salesforce?
using I have the investor fuse right now, but we're transferring over to RE Simply. Shout
Did
to
I get you
Stratt.
my link?
It's, I said, Josh asked me with the link, like, yo, he went with that investor fuel. He's like, yo, make sure you use my link, please. So I'm like,
Josh
all right,
who?
you got Josh Axe. He's out there in Pitts, PA.
Bro,
He
you
lives out.
don't. Bro, I'm better to you than he is, bro.
Oh, for sure, for sure. We already
I'm
gave
better.
this only thing. This only
I'm
thing.
better, bro. I'll shoot Stroud a text. I was texting him this morning, like, hey, bro, Elijah's mine. Elijah's mine. Whoever this Josh Axe guy is, he don't matter.
Go and axe that off. Go and axe that off.
He don't fucking matter. Stroud. He don't fucking matter. All right, we got another one. Let me see here.
Another one.
I messed up our zaps when I set this up, and it didn't port over full address.
So I have to go back and grab them manually.
Yes, it's the worst.
Fun.
Here's one in Pensacola, though.
Pensacola.
How's your week been, Brody?
Going good, man. Doing you just get going after commercial, doing more commercial deals, trying to work more commercial opportunities.
Where'd you get that storage lead from?
Real estate bees.
Did you really?
Yeah, just because it's in Arizona. So I asked him, hey, what do you have for Arizona? So shout to Stratt. All right, making connections. All right, what you were just talking about. so some evidence of fresh comp that is, just like, hey, what do you have? What can you do with these ones? So I just want to work, and then big deals bring big deals. When people start saying, oh, you could do 20 units, oh, you could do RV parks, oh, you could do 100 units. Can you help me with mine? Yeah, help you with yours.
Bro, the commercial stuff's easier because there's no real competition, in my opinion. Like when you can actually get them done. We have like a 15 unit down in the middle of Texas, though. That's tough. Because like if it's down in the middle of nowhere, even if it is a good scale,
there's no buyers. Yeah,
brutal. And we're trying to sell a mobile home park right now with Donnie.
And
we can't get it sold. Yeah, and I think we got to pivot it to owner finance. So it'd be like 12 unit mobile home park for 300, and I think the guy's willing to go 30% down, and I think we'll get it for like 10% down.
Yeah, how do you structure your seller finance deals?
This will be my first one doing a seller finance one.
Oh, really?
Like wholesaling a seller finance deal. This will be like a down payment arbitrage, essentially.
Oh, so you guys get a cash flow on it?
No.
Oh, so you're just gonna do a exact wrap. You're gonna set the terms and move it on and just get your down payment.
What I'll do, and you can actually let me know if this will work.
Sure.
Because I'll just be like, okay, he needs 40 grand down. The buyer says he'll give me 130 grand down. I'll just take the split.
Those numbers work. Work.
Like I'll just take the split and then connect them, and then in escrow,
correct,
it shows that, and then it is what it is, and then the seller's not super sophisticated, so I can set up the terms for the buyer on the note to where it actually makes sense, to where it's like you put 100 something.
Yeah, down. You just increase your down payment to him, increase the purchase price to him, and then you just steps in the right financing. We do this type of term to help people out. Well, this guy Aaron, the sandal investor out in Cali, he put me onto this little strategy. Well, the little structure, how to structure seller finance, especially when I was like struggling with it like 10 years ago. I was really having a hard time with it. My ADD and all the numbers were going all over the place. So I was like, oh, how do you structure these numbers? So I call it the 5-5-5 method. 5-5-5. So if y'all watching there, you guys want to do more seller finance deals, phenomenal way of doing it. 5 method. So it's 5% down, 5% interest only payments on a 5-year balloon.
I won't do a 5-year balloon.
How long do you
That's
do
like
your
a
balloons for?
10 years minimum. Balloons are for clowns.
Well, it allows people to get locked in. Usually within 5 years, appreciation happens, and I can refinance. And most of 80% of the time, if they're not stressed out and not needed the money, they want you to continue. They'll roll out another 5, another 10 years. So we
Yeah,
have
but
extension
the
clauses.
key word right there is usually.
Correct. Not all the time. Right.
Not
Right.
all
And
the time.
so, but I could sell. I could get the sellers on board to sell. Now, if the sellers like extremely like need to sell, then yeah, they'll let you take over the note, whatever, 30 years if you
Yeah.
want to. But most sophisticated sellers are like, hey, I need to know when this all is going to be done. I get cashed out. And 5 years is like enough time. It's not like 1 year or 2 years, but 5 years really good. And I show the interest because I just do. Most people do principal and interest and do like amortization schedule.
Uh-huh.
I just do interest only payments. That's what he put me on to. Because if I do interest only payment, it sounds great to the seller, right? I'm going to get 30, 50, $100,000 worth of pure interest, and none of that is reduced off my principal. But then
It
at the
doesn't
same time,
anyways.
right? Exactly. On amortization, first 7 years don't go off of principal anyway. So by doing it this way, it sounds good to the seller. Oh, whoa, I get all that interest and I get money at the beginning, in the middle, and the end. And then to my buyer, I am able to say, hey, your regular payment would be this, but because you're paying only interest only payment, it's going to be this way. So your cash flow is this much bigger over the course of time. So it's more cash flow and rich structuring. So it's easy for the dispo. It's easier to sell to the seller. And like yeah, we did like a 20 unit like this deal. We did like a sub 2. We took over the note, had the seller carry back for 5 years, and then we carried a third on the deal so we could just make a
Like
little bit more.
the hard part with I don't like wholesaling sub 2s because I don't want to be held responsible once it's like done.
Correct. Yeah,
Is
that's some
the
clear
only
language.
way I'd want to do it is like with a wrap. And
Correct.
like they're
They do
paying me
exact
like
wrap.
$1 a
Exactly.
month. Like
Exactly.
or something like that.
And don't
Where
collect
that
any
way
cash flow. If you try to arbitrage in between there, you're on the hook. So you're right. If we just do a clear break where you get down payment, do exact wrap of your terms. So that's exactly what they're doing. And then we just put a third on the note. So we got the 20 unit. We took over a 650 first at like 6%. He had $150,000 second we gave him at 5% for 5 years. And then, like I said, he wanted like $200,000 down, and we ended up giving him 12,000. So
that's a killer.
we got the 20 unit for like 12.5 to be exact, and then we had a buyer come in with 115,000 down to make 100 grand up front, and then we carried a $60,000 third to make additional profit because the cap rate warranted. So he's like, "Cool, let's do it." And so, but we did exact wrap like you said, so you don't get stuck in the middle.
And then did the seller knew who the actual buyer was on those?
Yeah, at the end, because they're gonna see it on the settlement statement, and they want to
Yeah.
make sure the servicing set up. And here, this is our end buyer, our end investor, who's gonna be stepping in here. And if you guys have question concerns, because you're not arbitraging every month to make. Oh, I don't want to see that make an extra 500. At that point, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. Because that's my only thing. Like with an owner financed one, you have to be super transparent of what's going to happen.
You
Like
have
with
to.
this trailer park, we're like, hey, like we're going to bring in someone else. This thing can't get financing. We don't want to pay cash for this, but we're going to
Exactly.
bring in someone else.
Bring my money partners in, you know, and money partners, aka buyers, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, and that's all it takes. And once you disclose, and a lot of sellers kind of like, you know, with little kids, you know, they hit their harm, and if you get like, oh, are you okay? Then they're gonna get nervous. But if you're like, hey, it's all right, it's fine. They're like, okay, I guess it's fine. So they're gonna feed off
Exactly.
your energy.
Exactly. That's a good metaphor right there. Sellers are like kids.
They're gonna read your energy, all right? Maintain authority.
Let's call this guy.
Let's do it.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Man, you got first pickup easy, bro.
That's a good karma. That's a good closer karma.
You got good closer karma.
You got some. You got some good credits.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 850-525-7771.
One more. Why'd you switch from Investor Fuse to Resimply, bro?
It just, I know a lot of people who like IF3. It doesn't have a lot of automation. We can't track some of the KPIs. You can't do there's a lot of limitations. It's really good if you need something super simple. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's good for that. And where we're at that time, is fine. But now we're kind of getting a little bit more sophisticated. We need better reporting, better visibility.
Why not go with Salesforce?
Salesforce, man, my partner had a horrible experience like 10 years ago, back when, a little bit more clunkier. But Salesforce was just like the onboarding and getting it transferred over, and the migration process was just painful.
That's how I feel, bro. I don't want anything to do with Salesforce. Like because you still have to have like a developer on staff to kind of
literally on staff, on top of what you're paying and all the migration costs,
To where that's why I was like, Jesus Christ. That's why I love Resimply, because I am in the business of doing deals, not necessarily building out a CRM. I really don't care about building a CRM.
I don't know how to do
want
global
the CRM to
flows.
work.
I just want to work and make it simple. Don't even tell me how to use it.
I haven't heard the word global flow in fucking years. Goddamn Podio. Oh my God. Like, I had to show myself how to develop, dude.
Yeah.
To get what you want. Because I spent I probably spent $7,000 with a Cortez on Podio. And it was worth it, but then like your entrepreneur brain kicks in, and you want to do more.
Yep.
And so then like you're like sitting here trying to like build out this CRM while you're building out your company, and it's just
one or the other. All
right, let me see here. Claude. This one's a condo, bro. Let's see how this goes. A condo in Miami.
Okay, no Miami. Somewhere in Miami.
Where's the main areas you're going after right now?
Right now, we're after doing nationwide with another PPL provider, last year. Now we're focused Arizona, California, Texas, Colorado, some Florida and Georgia, and Massachusetts. That's it.
How's Massachusetts?
We have one guy who's been our guy. Shout out to Matthew. He's like a super closer, been like in the game for like 15 years. So there's some high margins, just super hard, and it's an attorney state too. So.
Oh.
Yeah. But the margins are just ridiculous out there if you could get deals.
And if you can get them to the finish line, because it's a 6-month cash conversion.
I mean, I really don't like it. New York is, oh my goodness. I had some horror stories. We need to do one of these days. We need to have some drinks and talk about some of our craziest stories, all right? Because
what's one horror story why I called this guy? Start talking about it.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy one though. So as you guys know, I do a lot of fire damage deals. Had a fire damage property. They brought the deal to the table. A guy brought the deal to the table. Like, I don't know what to do with this one. I'm like, all right, I'll step in. Let me help out. Let me handle it. Get the seller on board. Get the insurance negotiated. Pay that down and get more insurance out of it. Because 80% of the time, the homeowner's only getting 80% of the money. They don't know it. So I help get the more insurance money. Help pay down the principal. Have everything set up. The property's probably worth like maybe $600, $750. And I got it for like $150,000. I was selling it for $210,000. And the seller, the closing attorneys, it's the attorneys that makes it so hard. The attorney, because you have to have an attorney that represent you, and you have to have an attorney that represent seller. Even if you don't want it, you still have to have it in the state of Arizona. I mean, in New York. And so when his attorney, even though him and I signed the contract, we signed the contract already. It's done.
Was money hard?
No, I didn't put the earnest money just yet. So, but he signed the contract. I'm putting earnest money with my attorney, $1,000, and his attorney reviews the contract. Like, no, we're not going to honor this contract. I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to honor it? He signed it. What do you mean he signed it? Like, if he's going to pay $150,000, I'll pay $150,000 for it. I'm like, bro, get out of my deal. Don't try to negotiate my deal. You're an attorney. Don't worry about what I'm buying it for. Just do the paperwork, sir. He's like, no, I'm gonna advise him not to do this deal. I'm gonna advise him not to do this. I could pay him more than what you're paying him. Like what you did.
Fuck.
Right. Ass. Oh, for sure. So luckily I talked with the seller and I just explained to him, hey, you signed an agreement. I'll have to file a memo, and so no matter what your attorney says, he ain't doing it. So I was able to finally get the deal done. But yeah, that happened multiple times. When they see what price you got it for, They just start hating, start throwing salt all on your deal.
Oh my god, bro, I would
Mhm.
lose my shit.
Yeah, that's just one of the many crazy stories. I'm sure you got them too. I'm sure
The
you got
one
them
we
too.
did with, we JV'd it because I'd never done one, and I did it with my friend Greg Helbeck.
Nice shop to Greg,
And
certified closer.
Greg is a certified
Mm-hmm.
closer, and he, I think, we just used the same attorney,
Please leave your message.
like seller and buyer, because
Ooh,
like it was kinda in like a more rural area. He was like, bro, in
okay.
areas like this, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like, you can just get it done. Nobody
correct.
cares.
Yeah.
He was like, if we were like down and it was a little
The
bit hot,
Bronx.
and
Yeah.
he was
Mm-hmm.
like, bro, it's not happening. Fun fact: I heard you can't do any deals in actual New York without a Jew. I heard that from a wholesale guy.
That's actually accurate, sir. That's why I only do half the deals there because I'm half Jew.
Like I heard it's crazy. Like yeah, no, bro. Like they control most of the real estate in some way, shape, or form. And
A
so like if
lot
you're
of it
not in
out
the
there.
community, it's not happening.
You better have somebody tapped in. Make sure you tap in. Get your ambassador. Get your ambassador if you need one.
Yeah, we don't do any shit in New York just because of. And that deal we made 50 grand, but it took us 6 months.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's so it's really $9,000 a month. That's one wholesale deal if you, without the headaches, you know. So live
Exactly.
and learn. Live and learn.
All right, on to the next. Jeez, bro, we ain't getting no pickups.
Come on.
We gonna get some. We gonna get some.
Well, on positive vibe. Put in some positive vibes towards you.
Who do we got watching this? Drop a comment where you're from,
Where y'all
or even at this
from?
time.
Where y'all from?
Please leave your message for.
We got one of the brothers from Closer Control. Ooh. Oh, did you get connected to the data syndicate?
I did reach out, but no, we did not set up a time just to connect just yet. But I do want to get that, but I want to just get everything stabilized.
All right, when you do, I just finished building out something with Manus AI
Okay.
that will take it and it completely puts it into another platform that does automatic texting.
Mm-hmm.
It's built on CloseBot, and so now every day,
Mm-hmm.
all of the we would say we get 100 different records. All 100 records get uploaded in the texting software without us being involved. All of the leads get texted without us being involved, and they'll get pushed into our CRM without us being involved. No VAs.
Nice. So just all automation. I mean, all
All
AI.
automation and AI. Like
Yeah. Are you
the
using?
first two parts are AI.
Have you heard of tele AI? Heard of that before?
Uh-uh.
Mike from Uprank. He he connected me with this company that's called Tele AI, I believe, and they have AI agents that will kind of not do what you just said, which was obviously valuable too, but they'll call the seller, they'll call the text, they'll structure text, set up the appointment for you. So the kind of outsource VAs, if your VAs aren't kicking it or cutting it, it's another alternative that
Really?
they have. Just they crushed the lending business and now they're pivoting to the real estate business.
And where's he out of?
I think they're out of, I believe, New Hampshire or Maine, somewhere back east. Um, I could connect you with them too. But good technology though. We're definitely looking at it because and it's affordable. It's like $500 a month for like 1,000 minutes
For who?
for that tele AI for your agent AI agent.
All right, what is this? Commercial TV ready. Connor's one of the guys who owns that Closer Control thing that I set up.
Nice. What up, Connor?
Please leave your message for. Mike.
Do you ever leave voicemails?
Nope.
I never leave voicemails, and people think I'm crazy, but I think it's dumb.
Yeah, like 80% of people don't even check voicemails anymore, right? You check your text message and you see your call. And the only time I leave a voicemail if it's like a triple stack, you know, multi-stack pain point in the seller.
Yeah.
I'll leave a voicemail and I'll reference my text message. Please check my voicemail. But that's only on those.
These leads are a couple days old though, so because we did a live Tuesday.
Hello.
Hey Mike, this is Stratt. You reached out to us about this house off of Tyler. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. You still interested in selling this place?
Yeah, I'm interested in how much the offer's for.
Okay. How much were you hoping to get out of it when you sold it?
I don't know. I don't know what it's worth.
Oh, you don't know what it's worth?
No, I don't.
Okay, you got like five, 10. Go ahead.
We've owned it for 9.5 years.
Oh, wow. 9.5 years is a long time. What's the reason you're even considering
Yeah.
selling it?
We want to move back up north to Reading. I mean, Loveland, rather.
Okay. You got like 5, 10 minutes to tell me a little bit about the property?
Sure.
Awesome.
It's 2 lots. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. It was built in 1940. It was built really, really good. There's nothing wrong with it. We replaced the front on the roof. I don't know if you saw a picture of it. It had a bad roof on the front. But we replaced the roof about 8 or 10 months ago. It's got a full basement, partially finished. It's got baseboard heat with a boiler, works great. What else do you need to know?
Mike, I mean, in a town like Wallensburg, when it's this small, it is significantly easier just for us to kind of get on the same page. Did you have a ballpark you were hoping to walk away with?
Oh, I'd like to get 180 or 190 for it.
About 180, 190. And was that just a reset up or
I don't know what that means.
like for moving costs and everything else, handle all that?
It's just so I could buy another house.
It's just so you could buy another. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this pulled up. I mean, by the end of this, one way or another, you'll know if it's a yes or a no if we can work with each other.
Okay.
And I'll have some basic numbers for you. The biggest thing
Thank
that
you.
I ask
Appreciate it.
is that at the end of it, we can just get a yes or a no. Yes is good.
Okay.
No is completely okay too. You sound like a great guy. You're not gonna hurt my feelings if it's a no.
Okay.
Awesome. I mean, so Mike, have you ever remodeled this place?
No, we bought it exactly how it sits right now.
Okay, so you bought it exactly the same way.
Yeah.
And so you said the roof is good, and I have it pulled up. Is it yellow still?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yellow with green trim.
and you said it's a double lot. Is that why you have a big side yard?
Yes, it's got a big backyard. It's on 2 lots.
Let me see here. I mean, Mike, I'm seeing a house hasn't been updated for sale for like 129. It's 1,300 square feet. I see another one for sale at like 129 that's 700 square feet, and it hasn't been updated, but it's not a bad house. And that's stuff that's active on the market. Were you negotiable at all at that price?
Well, tell me what your offer is.
I mean, I'd have to be below 100 if you want me to be honest. That's the best I could do. If these other houses are sitting on the market at 125, same square footage, and they're good houses too. It's not like I'm looking at bad houses.
Yeah. And they're in Walsenburg also?
Yes, sir. I got one off of Indiana, one off of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I live right by Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right there off of Pennsylvania. I'm looking at another one off of First. I mean,
Pennsylvania's a good neighborhood. That's where I live. I live in a good neighborhood, so that one on Pennsylvania's a good neighborhood. How many square foot is that one?
872 square feet. It's for sale at 125, and it's been on the market for over half a year.
Yeah, Walsenburg doesn't move very fast.
Yeah. So I mean,
This is a really old town. It used to be a really busy town. It was mostly a coal mine town. It used to have 5 car dealerships and 3 theaters, but when the coal mines went away, it pretty much went in the hole.
and what was the reason you didn't just list this with a realtor, Mike?
Well, I just wanted to see what it was worth. I'm not ready to move, but I wanted to find out before I started looking up north what mine was worth.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Because up north is going to be a lot more expensive.
yeah. So you have to get that 180 in order to move up north?
Well, no, not necessarily, but that's what I was trying to shoot for. But I didn't know if it was worth that or not.
Okay. I mean, how negotiable would you be? Full transparency, if we were going to make any money, I'd need to be below 100.
Okay, that's probably less than what I would sell it for. But I really appreciate the help.
Of course. And I mean, what do you think your bottom line would be?
Well, I guess if there's houses for 120 in the area, this house is built really, really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't go less than what those houses are going for sure.
Yeah, but those houses haven't sold. They've just been sitting up on the market. You know?
Yeah, and mine might not sell in Walsenburg too. So I might be in the same boat when I put it up for sale. But like I say, I'm not ready. Excuse me, I'm not ready to sell. I just wanted to find out what it was worth.
Okay. When do you think you're going to start your moving process or start looking?
Well, probably within 7 or 8 months.
Okay. Why don't we just do this? I'll call you every 30 days or so. Hopefully the market changes. And then when the time comes, we can have another conversation, see if we can get you a little bit more money.
Very good. I appreciate that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. You have a great weekend.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Let's go. Hey,
Um, pull that
pre-qualified
up,
it.
bro. Pull that up, and like you'll see. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah, you're right. Yeah, when I started looking at it, yeah, there's sellers could
well,
want the whatever they want. You could want $1 million. Don't mean you're gonna get that.
yeah. He's one of the more rational people who's been like, oh, okay,
Right? He's like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I probably wouldn't just let it go for that. Do you know where he's gonna move?
7 or 8 months.
No, do you know where?
He said up north. He's in Colorado,
Colorado. Yeah. Hmm.
so he's probably moving closer to like Denver. Let me
Hmm.
see. Offer too low, owner occupied. Put it on one of our special drip campaigns. If I look up, he was saying something because there's not really. There's like Pueblo, probably, or Colorado City. And then you get into like Colorado Springs, and then you get up into Denver.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
mean, regardless, that'd be a novation only because you can't sell that thing in that small of a town for cash.
Yeah. Do you look at home base? Do you use home base?
You mean investor base?
Yes, I did say home base. That's a poetry night. Sorry, investor base. Sorry. Yes. Um,
In
you,
that small of a place, no, because I know what the outcome's going to be.
hmm.
And I just pulled it up on investor base and I got the exact outcome I thought I would.
Right. Exactly. Once you see if they're not over 20 plus buyers, active buyers in that area, usually just pass on it. Usually just pass on it if it's
I was on a call with a guy
hmm.
out of Florida last week who said they have 67 active deals and 70% of them are novations. And they
Sheesh.
do novations and you would know this pain. They said they do novations in towns as small as 5,000 people.
Unbelievably horrible idea. But I
I
get
was
it.
like,
I get it.
I get it, but
Not my
I
mom.
would be shelling out so much money every
Oh,
month
every month.
in photos and flat fee MLS stuff
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
where that doesn't, to me, doesn't make sense at all. So I was like, okay, like if we can get one and it's a good house, we could try innovation, but you still got to make 30 grand, bro.
Still. And you have to make the numbers make sense. Because and this is what I didn't learn in my first couple years of real estate. I chased anything and everything that can make money. Opportunity cost is a real thing,
Bro,
especially when you start out.
opportunity cost.
Is you working on that one deal that you can make 30,000, but it took up 6 months of your time versus I can make 20,000 in 3 weeks. I rather go to 20,000 and get my time back. And so not all deals are treated equally.
Exactly, bro. All right, what do we got? We got one here in Gurney, Illinois. And this guy, guys, is the one who's gone through all my same pains going nationwide wholesaling houses. Essentially the same business model.
Very similar. Mm-hmm.
To where I've just gotten my ass kicked at times. Let me see here. Because Florida was good up until last year.
Yeah,
I would say.
exactly. But the insurance and all those, they're just ridiculous. It's crushing it. Can't even get insurance in certain houses in certain areas.
Here's a lead.
Okay. From nowhere. Own it.
We got a guy from South Dakota on here. That's crazy. And guys, all these leads are from Property Leads. PropertyLeads.com/Stratt and Brown.
You call deals in Illinois?
Yeah, we'll do deals in Illinois. Do you not?
Try not to. Oh, it ended the live call because it hit an hour. Does that matter? Well, that's on
It
there.
doesn't
That's
matter,
on
bro.
there. Okay,
We just
cool.
keep going. We just
Yep.
call.
Keep it pumping. No, we try not to. We try not to because you can't really file memos. It's illegal to do wholesaling deal. You only can do like 2 deals. You still can do double closes and stuff, so you still can get them done. Another attorney state, so.
Bro, we had a huge one locked up, and the attorney stepped in. The fucking attorney, that shit pissed me off.
You're right. That's why
What
it's
a
not
piece
even
of
working.
shit. Now I'm fired up. And like it was like a banger of a deal.
Yeah. But for this, for the purpose of what we're doing here today, I will make the call. All right. Yeah.
Past year, I realized nationwide is a waste of time and money.
Only get selected states. We had to
Get
learn our
selected states.
Stratt and I both learned the hard way. All right. And we spent the money. We did the head banging. Pick 4 or 5 states and just get good in that area. Because I understand you need more than your little state to do a little bit more. But doing all nation is ridiculous. It's not a good idea.
Pick a couple states for like our new students. I'll tell them to pick a couple, like go statewide with real estate bees. Because right now they have like nationwide leads for $29.
Sheesh.
We'll tell them to do that. Or go with property leads and go nationwide and just let them learn how to close and like get used to taking someone start to finish. And then as soon as you feel confident, now it's dialed into our 5 states. So
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to pay tuition one way or another. And it's hard to get $29 at bats, even if you're cold calling. You're just not going to be able to get that.
That's real. You're not going to get that if you're able to get those, because there's nothing that could duplicate experience. You could negotiate, you could role play, you could talk to other people, but talking to actual sellers and feeling the butterflies of, holy crap, I'm about to make this super low offer, they're about to hang up on me, and not care and sit through it. That you can't duplicate. And
you can't duplicate it. You can't. And then even because a lot of people panic like when you're doing the contract. You know what I'm saying? So like just get used to taking them through the paperwork. All right, I got another one for you, bro.
Hit me. I'm just sending my text. I'm sending a text to I got my little copy text I send to everybody.
I think this one's rural North Carolina. Where's that chat? I got too many damn tabs, bro.
You're a tabaholic too?
I feel like if you're an entrepreneur, that's like the name of the game. I started to separate. I probably have 10 to 15 tabs per window. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different windows for like 6 different tasks that like I'm approaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's tough. Yeah. And then when you have ADD, you start task switching. That task switching is tough itself.
I try to stop task switching.
Yes. I got a technique to help with that too.
Bro, do you want to try and close an Indian dude? Prashant?
Love it. Throw them in there. I love all of them. Even the hardest ones are my favorite ones.
Have you closed an Indian guy before?
Close every nationality.
No, you haven't.
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
Fine. Who's it?
Sam, this is Elijah here. You filled out a form on my website saying that you're looking to sell your property out there in Sandy Ridge.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about it.
Thinking about it?
Yep.
What got you thinking?
About relocating, maybe.
Yeah, with the missus or by yourself?
No, it was me and my wife.
Okay, just checking. Just asking for a friend.
Yeah, no problem.
So let me ask you, so you're currently living in the house?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And well, what were you looking to get for this property if you could?
Well, I was asking 187 because that's what I was offered. I got two offers, one for 167, one for 187.
How long ago was that?
That was last month.
And you didn't take it?
Well, we wasn't planning on moving yet because her daughter's had a liver transplant. We was having to go back and forth to Florida.
Oh, wow. How's she doing? Is she doing okay?
She's doing better. She just had some allergic reactions,
Yeah,
rejections. That's what she's telling me.
I see. And so I just want to is it on Sandy Lane, or is it on Delta Church?
No, it's on Delta Church.
Got it.
I'm right across the street from Sandy Lane.
Got it. Okay, that's why I was like, that's not pulling correctly. So good. Thank you for clarifying for me. So as far as the property goes, so you said you'd offer 170, 160.
167, 187 is what I was offered last time.
Got it. And you have a mortgage on the property still?
I do. It's about how much is going on? How much is going on? Well, about 60 because with the deferred 20, it's 40,000 owing and 20 deferred, so it'd probably be about 60,000.
Oh, you're behind on some of the payments?
I was.
Okay, and they just deferred it and put it on the back of the payment and kept it going for something. They did something.
I've had to take them to court one time, the mortgage company.
Really? You had to take them to court?
Yes.
Wow.
Now they're saying I owe them $5,000 every time. Every time I get a bill, I owe them something.
Come on, that's how it works. So, if you got something worked out, obviously I can't pay that much. That's retail, so I won't be anywhere near that number. But I could definitely get something worked out for you. But let me ask you, if I am able to get something worked out, how long did you want this to take? You want this done in the next 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years?
A few months.
A few months so you could transition nicely?
Yeah, here, talk to my wife.
Yeah, put me on with the decision maker.
Both of them.
Hey, how's it going?
He'll be the main one because, I'm married and he
Yeah.
has this house and, I'm trying to get back to Florida.
I hear you. We want to get you back to Florida with your daughter. But I understand he wears the pants, but you put him on him. All right?
That's right.
So tell me, I'm sorry, what's your name, dear?
Jessica.
Nice to meet you, Jessica. I'm Elijah, like the prophet in the Bible. All right.
You too.
Nice to meet you. So Jessica, you guys owe roughly about $60,000 on the property. You guys kind of wrap up here in the next, you said in the next 60 days is what you're looking for?
2 months.
Okay. And after you pay off the $60,000, how much did you want to walk away with?
Well, I'm sure he's gonna want to walk away with at least I'd say 80 to 100, or at least 100. Or I don't think he's gonna walk away, and I don't blame him because property right now and houses and all are
Values are going down. Unfortunately, there's a home that just sold.
Really?
Yeah,
I wish they could go down because they're as much here as they are in Florida. Because I'm from Florida my whole life, and that's where I met him 50. Well, we got married. We knew each other 50 years, but we hadn't seen each other. We kind of went our own ways. We always kind of had a crush, but he was older than me, like 5
Oh, you've been crushed. You was crushing on him?
Yeah, he was a singer. My dad was a singer. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I'd see him off and on Facebook and different things. And I always had my eye like, there's Sam. And anyhow, he found me. Okay, I didn't leave my house. He had a dream about me that Michael the Archangel came. And I was in the dream and I grabbed his hand and walked away. When he looked up, he saw my face and that was it.
Oh, that's all I needed to see. See those dreamy eyes over there, huh?
And so it was like a phone thing, and then he come and got me 4 months later, and I moved here with my mom and left my daughter, my grandkids, and my 2 daughters, and my youngest had the transplant. She's had a hard time since then.
Whoa! I mean, what?
I've always been there, so it's been difficult for me to adjust,
It's-
you know,
it's
be
time.
away from them with everything.
Yeah, especially with your daughter going through everything. So it's time to go back.
For me, yeah.
And
I
and,
ain't
he,
nothing
and Sam's
to
going
do.
with you, right?
Yeah.
So
It's just, you know, I don't know.
okay.
It's
So
hard.
so we get this worked out for you. You pay off 60,000, and and if we were able to get another 50,000 for you guys to walk away, so you pay off the 60,000, you walk away with 50,000. How does that make you guys feel?
Oh, he's not gonna walk away with just 50,000.
No, walk away
He
with
won't. Yeah,
Mm.
he wants to walk away with more than that, you know. 'Cause
Sure.
he's starting over, you know. And we're
Yeah.
you know, retired, have retirement stuff, Social Security, which isn't much, and I have another little retirement, but I don't know. So houses are going down.
Yeah, just regardless of where you feel on, political wise, you can keep that to the side. All right, don't want to start there, all right? But economically speaking, with all the tariffs, these tariffs are costing tremendous amount of money, increasing the cost of everything. Interest rates can't go up because inflation's still high. It can't come down because inflation's so high. And then when you add on the mass deportations, we haven't felt the effects of all these immigrants who are not picking our tomatoes and our lettuces. We're about to feel the effects of that. We haven't seen it. And so that's going to increase the cost of food even higher than it already is right now. And when it's so much higher, when the neighbors start dumping their house for 110, 120, that lowers his value. And so the longer he waits, the less he makes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that. Well, then he might not. I guess he'll just, I don't know, maybe he can rent it out. I have no idea. I just know that I have to.
Yeah, put on speakerphone. Tell him to come back to the table. Let's all have a conversation.
Oh, he had to go take care of some business. This guy just picked him up. He was selling an old car that we've had sitting down at a friend's.
Mm-hmm.
So we got my car from Florida.
Gotcha.
My SUV.
So are you?
I have to speak. No, you have to. Yeah, we have to all talk together when he gets back. Probably better to talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Monday. Yeah.
But it sounds like you guys aren't really interested. If I'm hearing you, it sounds like you guys want only retail. We don't pay retail, as you clearly understand.
Exactly. Yeah.
So is that what
you flip houses then, right?
Yeah, like so we don't like the low ball offers. We like the roll ball offers. I want it so low you can roll it. All right.
I know. I sold my house in Florida and Southside right before they all went up.
See, you understand.
Southside, Jacksonville, Florida.
Ooh, that's a good area.
8 months later, I could have made 100,000.
See?
More, so I walked away with almost nothing.
It's okay. It's okay. But now you have the knowledge, right?
Oh yeah, I learned quite a bit. I sold it myself to
so
this couple that did investments at the beach out there. Yeah.
Well, let's do this here because Jessica had to hop on another call here. But what I do want to do is this, okay? I do want to set time. What price do you think you would do?
I don't know. You might offering, maybe. I don't know. What are you offering now? I mean,
I told you I take it to 60. We'll take over the $60,000 mortgage.
So that would be 110.
That's 110,000 for him.
Right. Yeah, he'll want a little more than that. I know.
How much more does he need? How much more does he need?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, he'd want to walk away with at least probably 70-something thousand.
That's just not going to happen,
Yeah, I know.
And I don't want him. I don't want. I mean, it looks like you kind of enjoy having him around. I don't want you going to Florida and him staying here.
I mean, either, but and hopefully that don't happen. I don't think it will. I mean, if I stay a few more months, we'll just have to go back and forth more. I guess. I don't know. It's just a lot. My mom's 84, driving her back and forth.
Right.
Her with me.
Come on, that's just a lot. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's tell him, hey, I could take it. I have a creative way I could get him more. I could take over the mortgage payment.
Yeah.
Because he has a 4% interest rate, which is really good. It's conventional finances. So I could take over his mortgage payment. I could get him $10,000 cash down so you guys could travel out there. And then I could give him a note for another that pays him out a total. So he walks away with $60,000. Well, probably walks away with $65,000 over a course of time. Okay. So the way
I see what you're saying. You need to talk. Yeah, we'll have to talk when he's here.
Do you think he'll agree to that? You think?
He might. I mean, I don't know for sure. I can talk to him, of course.
Well, put on that dress. Put on that dress and make it that he likes and make sure he feels good about this. All right.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much Sam wouldn't do for me.
See, come on. If he wants to keep that good, he needs to act good, right? So,
Yeah, exactly.
so let's do this. Let's talk tomorrow. I'm in Arizona, so I'm a couple hours behind you. All right, and so because you're on. Are you CST or EST?
Oh Lord.
What time is it?
EST, isn't it Eastern time?
What time is it right now?
It is. Oh, let me see. It's on here. I know it. Yeah, it's 6:30.
6:30. So you're 3 hours. You're Eastern time. You're 3 hours ahead. So
That's what I said. Eastern.
yep,
Yeah.
you got it. So if I give you a call tomorrow, you want to say at you want to say I give you a call tomorrow at 2:30 my time, 5:30 yours, and we.
Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be here for sure then.
And make sure you don't hop off. We're all talking about dealing. He just hops in a car with another dude. What type of streetwalker stuff is that? So let's let's make sure let's make sure he's there so we all the adults could talk and we can get this done for you. Okay.
He'll be here tomorrow afternoon. He'll be home at 3:00.
Perfect. All right. Well,
the guy was just had his record to pick up Sam's old car, so he had to ride a couple blocks for him to get it. He just pulled up when you called. So.
Got it. No worries. Not the end of the world.
All right, huh?
Jessica, it was great talking with you. My name's Elijah, and like so, we'll talk tomorrow and get this done. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to you tomorrow. All right. Yeah.
So the cash route number, like I said, I was gonna try to
cash. You're at 50, bro. The only thing that works out there is novation. If you are bold enough,
but I think a sub 2 creative finance as 4%. I think that and with the 5% interest only, I think it'll be a good sub 2 if he takes only 10 grand down. If he takes 10 grand down.
Like, do you sell those?
Oh,
I just don't even want to do those dispos. Is the thing.
Absolutely, yeah. Most people don't know how to do them, but yeah, our team knows how to do them easy. And I'm telling you, there's a whole. Even though mass deportation is popping, half of my buyers are Latino buyers. Half of them.
Oh, bro, they got cash under the mattress, baby.
They got mattress guy said, bring me a proof of fund. My guy brought me a picture of his mattress. All right. So they had 20 grand to put down. So if you keep it to 10 grand, they had the 20 grand. You don't need credit. You don't need socials. You just need to be able to make payments and stay on top and they'll do the repairs, moving with the niñas and get it done. So getting good, but it has to be 4%, 3% interest payments make sense. So
yeah, any lead that comes in right now, if it's sold after 2022, it's essentially dead on arrival.
Really? You don't think there's enough equity?
No, there's not enough equity, and the interest rate's too high.
I'm saying sometimes they get
6% interest.
Yeah, anything 6-7% and no equity isn't no go.
You're at a 6% interest, especially if it's 2023 plus.
Mm-hmm.
There's no equity, and if you're in any market, I think anywhere, there hasn't been any appreciation to even kind of riff or even do like innovation or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even do innovations right now. I know I'm like one of the only wholesalers in America that doesn't, but we've done a couple of them. We've done probably like 5-6 of them, and my yarmulke tilts way too much. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you're JVing with sellers, because that's essentially quasi what you're doing, and just I know plenty of people are crushing it, but I know the people who are taking some severe L's and they know what's coming because you're directly attacking or you're going directly after kind of realtors platforms. You're using MLS. You're kind of cutting the realtor out essentially, and so
we use realtors. We do a mix of both,
right? Which is good. Which if you use your person, so it's still good. So you at least they still have a realtor getting paid. But some of these guys just flat feeing it everywhere, just cutting the realtors out. They're going to see these, and whoever's doing all these. They're coming back. I remember back 2010, 2011, back after the collapse of 2008, and people were doing cash back. They're doing cash back deals. So they'll put what's it called? So they'll buy the house for $150,000 and they'll go and get a loan for $200,000 because the property is worth $210,000, and then they'll have the seller give them that other $50,000 back. And for a while there, lots of people were doing it, but we knew.
Was it like a short sale situation?
No. So the house is worth $250,000. You're able to get it for $150,000, and you tell them, "Hey, I'll buy it for you. I'll give you $160,000. I'll pay $150,000 cash, or I'll give you $160,000 on the creative side." So they say, "Yeah, I'll do $160,000. Sure, that's $10,000 more. Great." So you get a loan for $200,000. You create a lien or a promissory note against the property, and then they'll pay you that $40,000 outside of escrow. And so that's called cash back. A lot of people were doing it during that time. Guess what happened? Like 4 years later, all right, FBI went back and investigated all these people getting locked up, getting charged, company shutting down. So just because you're doing a lot of them and you're getting away with them right now doesn't mean they can't get. This is transaction. It's recorded. It's a recorded transaction. So just be key. Just be
That's
careful.
true. Because like the flat fee stuff, because Rich Wonders does the most novations that I
Oh
know.
yeah,
Rich does
Novation
a
King.
ton
I
of
just
them.
seen him yesterday.
And he was like, bro, you have to use a realtor. If you don't, like now you're just playing with fire.
If
If it's a cash can't transaction, we'll just throw it up on the market and then take it down.
yeah, that's the best. If you do it that way, that's super clean. But that's more
That's
capital
clean.
intense, you know.
That
But
is a little bit. I don't know, bro. It costs $200 to send out an investor lift if you're in a metro. It costs like $150 to flat fee.
oh, I thought you said take it down. I thought you said take it down.
No, like we'll put it up on the MLS.
Uh-huh.
We'll get all of our buyers, then we'll just take it off the MLS.
God, I thought you said you take it off the MLS. I thought you said take it down. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of bread you're shelling out. But yeah, no, if you do it that way, that's perfect. You get
we do
you get the
that.
best of both worlds, and you're living in your exposure that way. That's smart.
Or, like I just signed novation paperwork with a seller. We have it at 425, and it's going up on the market at 510. And we have it listed with a realtor, and it'll be good. And it's vacant. So like a vacant, nice house is fucking golden.
See, yeah, no, if you get those, if you can find those, I mean, those are the name of the game. If you can get those good ones.
But bro, where can people find out more about you? Don't want to take up too much more of your time.
Sure. Hey, I locked in for the fam. I locked in for the fam, so I'm here. No, but I'm just writing some notes to myself real quick. Hold on one second. I just want to be able to have this lead for tomorrow, so I don't forget about it. Take it down.
Look at that though, bro. You're working these ones.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I'd work the second one.
I've learned over the course of doing this for so many years that, you know, just if you apply the same thing you do to everything, you know, just you follow up, you send the text, me follow up with them. If there's an interest rate or free and clear, things that there's no chance again, don't waste time, right? Because your time is valuable. But I get people who come back, hey, I can't do a deal, but my sister, I like how you handle. My sister needs to sell a house. My cousin needs to sell something. My neighbor just talked to me. Somebody at the synagogue, somebody at my pastor just didn't do. Just try to be. I tend to be and try to train my guys to be
like
transformational over transactional. You know, it's hard not to because I got to go on to the next lead. I get it, but if there's equity there and there's or a good interest rate there, spend a little bit more time if you can. Obviously, if you're just a one man band, you got to get to it. You got to move on. But if you have a little bit more time and a little bit of capacity, building the rapport with these people, you just need that people do business with people they like and people they respect. Make yourself more likable, more interesting, more valuable, more connected with them. I had people take $30,000 less on offers. I got hired off because they liked me. They wanted
it, bro.
So that's what you want to be able to do. That's all I feel like. But for those, those out there, you guys can reach out to me on Elijah Rubin Instagram, Elijah Rubin Facebook. You go to ElijahRubin.com if you want to set up a time for us to talk and see if you have anything in place. Check out CloserOlympics.com, you know, so you're able to, you know, get the replays, see the top closers in the country, go after it. We did Dispo last one as well. And last but not least, if you guys have any fire damage deals in any markets where north of 300, if it's Detroit, you got Ohio's with 50,000, the cost to rebuild is more than what the house is worth. So let's not waste your time or your boy's time. But if you do have deals in fire damage deals or hard probate deals, anything that takes really hard critical thinking, that's my specialty. And the harder there are, the Asian, Indians, everyone was hard for you, bring them to me.
Bro, I don't believe you. I don't believe anybody who says they've closed Indians.
I got. Well, see, my mom's from Trinidad, and that's West Indian, right? So I'm like, yeah.
No,
like,
it's not. No, it's not.
It's not red dot. It's not red dot. I get it. But it's close. We all have curry. We like curry.
It's not even close, bro. I should get refunded every time they come in. All right, real quick. What's the best strategy avoiding nationwide with a 5K budget for 3 months? Spread that 5K over 6 months is the first thing I'd tell you. Yeah. I close Asian. I can close Asians. 1 out of 100.
See, I close the Vietnamese. The Vietnamese like probably the hardest.
I've closed the Vietnamese. I've closed the Vietnamese.
No joke, but you know, India. I bought like a 3 lots from this one Indian couple. But yeah, I did this 10-acre lot from this Vietnamese. It took me 17 months and probably 7 different heirs to all sign. It took me almost a year and a half to get the deal done. But it was one of
How much
my
did you
first
make?
6 figures deals I ever did.
Okay.
But the answer to answer the question here, like I said, I like what Stratt said, to spread it out if you can. And I would if you only have $5,000 and that's all you're working with, I would absolutely look at list stacking, look at city violations, look at where you could just directly talk to a motivated seller until you have a bigger budget where you can just buy more PPL leads and then you just get directly to them. But get used to getting out the mud, go to your county recorder's office, start looking up. I mean, usually they're recorded, and then you can start skip tracing those yourself right there. And then you get a VA to kind of help there and just get organic, get out the mud until you have a bigger budget, and then you can turn up.
I'd still tell you to split that 15K over 6 months.
Agreed.
Everything when you're evaluating it needs to be over a 6-month time horizon.
Why? Why do you say that?
Marketing takes a while to kick in, and deals take a while to kick in. Like we have 4 or 5 deals right now that are stuck, and it's a pain in my ass. Like you just never know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to spread it out over 6 months to actually get a good sample size of what's going on.
That's it. And because, like I said, things are going to happen in 1 or 2 months, and you can, it doesn't work. Like, no, you got to give it like multiple quarters because things are going to happen in the economy, things are going to happen out of your control, but you want to have a real test sample. So that's solid advice you're giving.
I mean, $2.5 a month. I'd tell you to do your county courthouse stuff and do PPL.
Yeah, you can mix it
with like $2,500 a month. That's a decent PPL budget if you can go statewide in like a certain state. And if you already got your ass kicked going nationwide, you've had plenty of at-bats to actually know your sales process. And I'd go to, if you just put in whatever county you want to look at, Fresno County Recorder into Google, it'll pull up the county website, and then you can go, and I was talking to Elijah about how I was trying to build something for this, and then I just found a company who would do it. You can just go, and I'd say 1 out of 5 counties will give you all the information you need, updated daily or weekly.
Yeah.
And so doing both.
Yeah. I give another little pro tip. We had a little, we're out here in Arizona, the land of the gurus. That did Nick Perry moved out here, and so we did a little mastermind of his house, and his CEO was breaking down game about when you're looking at markets, what markets you want to go and buy in, because they're spending like crazy money per month doing crazy boy numbers out it. But a big lesson, they took a loss the first quarter. And the pivot they made, they're like, hey, we won't even buy leads in a market that doesn't have at least 20 pendings. Not actives, not solds, pendings. Because pendings are giving you real-time data. How many buyers, if he's like, if there's very low pendings, you're not gonna have enough buyers. Even if there's a lot of actives, you won't have enough buyers. If there's no pendings, then like say you might really want to stay out of that market. If there's a lot of pendings in place, then you have a hot market. Buyers are still active.
Wow. He's getting that granular, huh? I guess you do with how much money they spend, bro. Like it makes a huge difference.
They said there's a 30% swing once they did this process. So they're just burning it. There's burning money because you're burning deals that you can't sell. No matter you're gonna clear the title, you're gonna do the customer service, you can do all the things you do for every other deal, but you won't be able to get a buyer for it.
So that's why I don't like doing these, like how you're taking care of these people. I just know I'm not going to get a buyer.
You better believe you can get a buyer. If you can't, don't do that. You're wasting your time.
Exactly. Like, because I don't want to waste the seller's time or my time.
Sure.
Because the biggest cure to a property not selling is adjusting the price.
Correct.
And so, like, I look at it even through like an ovation lens. The price has to be adjusted, and it has to be a deal for someone to come and want to buy it. And like, a deal is obvious to anybody, even if they aren't in real estate.
Correct.
If someone lives in that area, they know it's a deal, and they'll come buy it.
Absolutely. It's all numbers. If the number's cheap enough, there will be a buyer for it. And so for the most part, as long as it's not in a rural area. So.
And Audi luck, bro. You should have joined the Deal Champs community, not the 8-figure cartel, bro.
Hey, shout to Nick. All right, but hey, guy, keep an eye out for my guy Stratt too. Keep an eye out for my guy Stratt.
Shout out Nick. And bro, I'm gonna be down in Phoenix, October 8th.
Yes, just make sure we connect. You definitely got to play some pickleball while you're out here.
Bro,
all right,
I'll be there. I fly in on the 7th for like 11. I have like 19 hours of podcast planned over the next like 3 days.
You about to do the guru run? About to hit your
Bro,
guru run?
I'm making the guru run, but I'm down to get some pickleball in. You're on my list of people to connect with, and I'm running a meetup with Cortez.
Yeah, well, let me know. I saw Cortez there up there yesterday, so for sure, let me know the meetup. I'll come and support the fam. Connect, grab dinner, connect out, and while you're in town. I appreciate you, Stratt, for you making this possible. I like to just add value to my people out here, and it's not everybody will operate with character, integrity, and legit closers, sir. You're moving right.
Thank you, my man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. If you're interested in getting one-on-one coaching, go to dealchamps.com/apply. If you have any fire damaged houses, Elijah, what's your website?
You can go to
Fire DM.
Yeah, just send me a DM on the Instagram. It'd be the easiest way. Send me an Instagram DM or Facebook Messenger, and like I said, I'll follow up with you or somebody on my team will.
All right, let's go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.
Bye.